Wah, wah, wah. Wah, 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 wah. Big tech can't get the best of me. I win. I'll win this time. Good meowing. Good meowing. Thank you for calling me Maple. Hi, Luxifate. Mounting Lechuga, Gamounting Z Graves, Gamounting Exisip, Gamounting Aspect 345, Gamounting Fisty, Gamounting Onichan. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, 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 hi. The cat has arrived. The cat came. What? I said she came. Anyway, should have kicked the computer. Choose violence. Who says I didn't? Good morning, the consultant 427. Good morning, Tar Soul. Or good evening, rather, because it is 11 p.m. I'm late. Hello, Master Protos. Thank you for the welcome. I was nervous until you welcomed me. Good morning, Agigoka. Thank you for calling me Queen. How was your day? It was. Anyway, commanding Casanova, come, Lord. Been a few times since I've seen you last. Still like reading that name out loud. Getting used to it myself, right? Hello, hi, 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 H-Lol, maybe not. Small tech strikes again. Medium-sized tech does what it can do best. How's Moon doing? Moon is mooning. Right now I feel I'm not gonna lie, right now I feel pretty great. I feel pretty good at this very moment. The day, like most days, was another bit of a roller coaster. There were highs and lows, high points and low points, but mostly high points. I've come again. I keep coming. Oh my god, to the realization that how do I use words? What are words? Pleasure to come at the same time. Commanding Squirtle Squad 77. Anyway, what was the conclusion that I arrived to? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Even though I complain about being lonely, I think, um, I think being bombarded with too much information is worse than loneliness. I think a little bit of loneliness in this age of information can be a good thing because it gives you time to it gives me time to rest my brain instead of having to constantly think about the world and think about people's problems and think about what someone wants from me, what they expect of me, what they assume of me, or whatever. And yeah, slowly getting closer while looking at a prey. Commanding a random cat, commanding RBC 2005, commanding Eli. How are you, Eli Post? How are you? Death by dopamine overdose. Yeah. Is it even dopamine? It's worse. It's worse than dopamine because I think I'm pretty desensitized to most of it. But I was thinking about it. How yeah, keeps the social battery charge is very good. I don't think I have a social battery. Maybe I do. Maybe stream uses my social battery. Anyway, I'm excited because I've been getting a lot more writing done. I've been more focused during the day. I'm really, I'm enjoying some of the changes. You're late, Your Highness. Yes, Drakova, I'm 6 minutes late. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll try not to let it happen again. When I started VTube Studio, it kept like stuttering. It like wouldn't load all the way. So, you can call me Ali. Okay, Ali. How is your day going? It's going. How is your day going? Doing pretty good today. Thank you. It's good to hear that, Eli. I brought treats for bad kitties. Why for the bad ones, not for the good ones? Your VTuber model looks amazing. Thank you. So much info. Silence is There's a lot of info and also there's a lot of people who talk just to say something or to have their words. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but there's some people who can't like enjoy silence. I don't think what's enjoyable, Egigoka. What did I miss this time? Not beating the autism allegation if you complain about being overstimulated. I'm still not autistic, but yes, I do get overstimulated. Oh my gosh. Every day. I hate to complain about it because it makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel like I'm a bad woman because Jesus Christ, toddlers, man. They make me want to end my life. The noises that the noises they are able to produce. It's just like, stop, please, please. Please, someone make it stop. They're not mine. They're not mine. Happy you've been able to get more done in general. Good to hear the hustle is going well. Lechuga, the hustle part isn't going well, but the re-examining my the luxury of re-examining how I live my day-to-day life. I don't know. I have a lot of work to do. If we want to talk about hustle, I'm worried about the future. I'm worried about my chosen career and my future like career decisions. I'm worried about the economy. I don't know that I don't know if I'm on the right track or the wrong track. You're not a bad person. You don't even know me, Ali. How do you know? Good morning, Root1089. Good morning, Solo Q. How are you? If it's silent, the voices in my head are too loud. Rise up for 20 God. Maybe you need to listen to them. Also, good meowing, sheeple. How are you? Good evening. Good meowing. You just have to yell at the child louder than they are. Z Graves. I mean, I try, but I don't think they understand those cues. I'm like, why are you talking like this when you talk like this? But anyway, throw a brick at them. It heals the soul trust. I don't want to abuse them. I just threw up blood. Tasted like fruit. Ew. Okay, have fun at the hospital. But ew, also have fun at the hospital. Anyway, you're hurting yourself with all the overthinking. Only so much you can accomplish at one time. Yeah. But everything, everything has opportunity costs and yada, 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 yada. So basically, I'm just, I'm thinking like, damn, I hate living at my parents' house. I hate having a lot of student loan debt. Um, I am VTubing as like a career, which is already questionable as it is. I ought to do something else. I ought to do something else. But then I don't really know what that something else is, and it's like a whole other thing, and it's like, it's like whatever. It's whatever. Anyway, you're right. I can't think myself out of the situation, but every once in a while, I remember my situation. I'm like, damn, that sucks. Ah, I should have made better choices. Don't worry about it, Moon. Just get some good bottle of rum and enjoy as the world spins out of control. Yeah, right? I should start drinking again, Lachuga. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. That's an excellent idea. I should become an alcoholic. I feel you. But, at the same time, as long as I'm happy in the day to day, I can't say I can complain. There's like a lot worse things that could be happening to me specifically. The meowing Roki. I was late as well. No alcohol? Stop. The more you tell me no, the more. Anyway, you're right. I shouldn't promote that. Oh man, this whole YouTube thing is really not going well. We're being practicing alcoholics. No. I was joking, but I'm bad at like expressing what is sarcasm. Yeah. Anyway. Meow, 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 meow. I'll bring my vodka. Enjoy. Promote drinking juice. Okay. You should all drink water. Water is good. Water good. Concern go ray. Concern. Wait, I want to know what that says. What? It's like censored. Concern. Is it simp? But why would simp be censored? Glad you have a positive outlook about what? People say there's no fast acting antidepressant. Drinking and driving exists. No, I don't know who said that. I don't know who said that because literally, I had a drink on like it was like thanks the night of Thanksgiving, and I was like, oh my god, like I drank alone because yeah, family was out of town visiting other family. And I was like, "Oh my god, this is why alcoholics exist, because this shit works." I felt the same about pain meds. The one time I got put under for yeah, for wisdom tooth removal, and then the other time I had surgery and I had to take Percocet or something, and I didn't feel any pain. I was like, "Oh, that's the miracle that is pharmaceuticals." But anyway, I didn't get addicted. I don't have money, and also I don't know. I don't like taking medication that much. Anyway, they can't be toddlers and loud forever, right? You'd be surprised. I'm gonna be sexist, but actually I can't be because I know it's not a gender thing only. Like some boys are quiet. Some boys know how to be quiet. I always found that the autistic boys that were like still sociable are able to be quiet and play quietly. And then the regular boys are just loud of all ages, like my brother, his friends, his offspring. But girls, on the other hand, anyway, water, water. If no one understands your sarcasm, it's a good one. No drinking for me, it feeds the brainworms. Good idea. Eli, good man, and Kanan, how are you? Wah, wah, wah. Endorsement of payments and alcohol. No one let the kitty touch human catnip. I won't do it. I won't do it. You got yours removed. My dentist tells me to do that. Yep. Good meowing, Jody YF. How are you? How are you? I'm concerned it's dental mafia lies. You know, do what you want. It's your body, right? I was quiet. Are you hinting at something? I don't know. It works first, but like every addition, the longer you take it, the less effective it gets. I agree, Yokai 1235. That's why I mean I have enough problems as it is. I don't need to be addicted to anything else. You just have to give them autism then. D Graves, I got it, right? So I just need to make sure that my nephew gets vaccinated and then he'll be quiet. Is that how that works? I'm certainly awake. It's the best I can say. I'm tired. Running hurts. I'm sorry that running hurts. Speaking of running, I still can't. My ankle still hurts. Hiroki, stop. Roki, stop. No, bad. Bad kitty. Apologize. Bad kitty. Give him some finger paint so he can become artistic. Honestly, can I complain about that for a moment, Kanan? Because we did do watercolor painting the other day, right? I spent like a good, I don't know, hour doing painting with my nephew. And then I drew like a flower, I drew some smiley faces, I drew a kitty cat, I made him identify shapes, I did all these things. And then I went away for a while to do work or whatever, and I went back. I went back to check on the art, and he colored over all of my artwork, and I feel like that was his way of saying that he hates his auntie. He hates me. He hates me. He hates me. I took it personally and I said, "Okay, I see how it is. Never going to draw with you again." And he's like 4. Anyway, um give him Sonic games to play. He doesn't need games. He needs books. Autistic kids can be very loud. That's true, Egigoka. You don't have to apologize, Squirtle Squad. I'm just complaining. Hope he doesn't get rejected from art school in the future. You know what? At least it would be interesting. Good meowing, Stony Guy Gaming. How you been? How you been? Hi, Dog Tuna. Good meowing. He claimed your turf. He will become a VTuber. Oh gosh. Your nephew is a test subject for your weekly quizzes with math. He should be. He deserves it. Little guy was like, damn, this bitch can draw. He doesn't hate you. He just has the big dump. Maybe he did it because he wanted to add to it his own way. Yeah, Jody, I'm only joking. I know, I know, I know. He's no, 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 no. Fisty, he's not capable. He's not capable of doing a dick move. He thought he was helping. he's he's literally a child. He's so baby. He's not what they call what someone in particular would call fully conscious yet. Um, yeah. Anyway, the next Picasso. I hope so. At least it would be interesting. It would definitely be it would be exciting for me. And you were joking, just vibing, letting thoughts out. No, I like it too. I like it too. I'm vibing as well by responding. A grade schooler bullied a high schooler off the basketball court. You know, I respect it, but also, what the heck? Yeah, a lot of kids are needlessly cruel. Good morning. How are you, Nuggies? Ah, did I start the stream? Did I start the stream already? Because we have a lot of stuff to go over. Yes, I should. Um, I have more things to say to you, but yeah. Of course, I'm nice to him. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not gonna be mean to him. You know, he's precious. Just loud. That's all. Almost been half an hour. Has it? I think it's only been 16 minutes. Children have no filters. That's the truth. Do I qualify as conscious? Yes, you do, kitty cat. Okay, here we go. Good meowing. Good afternoon. And good night wherever you are in the world. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much for tuning into Love Talk with me, Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a smitten kitten dives deep, about a puddle deep, into the topics of love, life, and anime. Not always in that order. Most of the time it's in that order. I go live technically at 8 o'clock Universal, but it has changed. I said nothing ever changes, and I changed the stream time. I keep advertising that I go live at 8 a.m., but the truth is, I'm going live at 3 a.m. Universal right now. Cruelty is part of nature, true. There's a bell curve of how scared I am of kids. From 0 to 5, it's okay. 6 to 15 is terror. 17 plus is generally acceptable. You know what, Jody? That's so accurate. You're that's really accurate, right? Although I think around 6 years old. What grade is that? I think up to third grade, they're still pretty sweet. Up to third grade, it's just beyond that it gets crazy. You change it, yes, not Undertaker. I lied. It's 4 a.m. for me, bruh. Still peak. Sorry. We talking Mrs. Moonson cat fur post? No, we're not. No, we're not. Bad kitty. Babies have a spike. That's true too. 10K run finish in time for stream. Nice live type. Congratulations. I'm actually very jealous of you. I'm very jealous. I miss running. Okay. If you can throw them, you don't need to be afraid. The terror curve is 9 to 12. The cry for no reason. They cry for no reason instead of like not getting ice cream for dinner. I don't think it's no reason. I think they just don't have words, right? You know, at a certain age, they don't have words. So crying is like the de facto community. Anyway, they have a switch on the top of their head. I didn't know this. Anyway, I have to start the stream. Over on Kick, mods, please, for the love of all things holy, myself included, please make it rain on Kick. Give the kitty some Monero to gamble with. Although, actually, it might not work. I feel like Kicklet wasn't working today. I tried, it didn't work. Good morning, RSKP 2004. How are you, by the way? Hi, Emmanuel. Good morning. Yeah, it wasn't working. Okay. Brick activated switch. Yeah. I'll have to look into the Kicklet stuff later, or bot tricks, or I think it's Kicklet. I think I broke it. I don't know how. It just broke. Maybe they paywalled it because I'm not paying for it. Anyway, it's Waifu Wednesday. It's a day, that comes every week. Doesn't come. It's a day that arrives every week. In the middle of the week, kind of. So, do you guys think that Wednesday is the middle of the week? I feel like Wednesday should be the middle of the week, even though the real beginning of the week is Monday. But I won't get into that. I'm going to try to focus long enough to finish the stream. I'll start off by recommending an anime that I think you should watch if you're a woman. Then we will answer the question of the day, and then I'll take you to the waifu wars and let you guys battle it out to see you should watch if you're a woman. Then wars and let you guys battle it out to see. How was you, RSK? But I'm doing good today. They have a switch when they're really young. It's only an off button. This sounds fake. Kicklet wants to stand Isna, but not Rain Monero. Interesting. Hucklet keeps talking about Isna. Everybody, please go out and buy Isna's buy their album. Roki, can somebody please time out J Roki on Twitch for me, one of my mods? Middle of the work week. He hates you. He answered. Lexifate. Wednesday is the middle of the work week. Oh no, Moon. Did I crash again? It did crash. It crashed, but you're back. Alright, it's fine, it's fine. Anyway, I continue. I'll take that as my cue to continue. Wah. I'm like losing all my train of thoughts. All of them. Monday is the second day of the week. Anime canceled. No. I can't cancel it. I like this one. Here's the anime drum roll, please. It's still not a drum roll. It's still not a drum roll. What's the stream about? This is a talk show about love and anime. Okay, here's the anime. 7th time loop. The villainess enjoys a carefree life married to her worst enemy. Boys, I don't know if you want to watch this one, but if you're a girl, you should watch this. This is like peak female fantasy anime. It is so good. It is so good. I'll tell you the synopsis and then I'll let you know what I think. So, we have Riche Weitzner, a duke's daughter, and she has a secret. She died at the age of 20 and returned to the same moment 5 years prior when her engagement was called off, right? So it's kind of like a weird kind of isekai time loop warp thing, right? She keeps dying 5 years before her death. I mean, reviving 5 years before her death. And on the 6th time, she gets killed by a man with beautiful eyes. And on the 7th time, she meets that man that killed her in her past life. And then he wants to marry her. And it's romantic and it's peak. And I think you should watch it, okay? I don't know. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but I'm in love. Like, I like it so much that I'm actually gonna finish this week. Good was a good one. I love girls shows, enjoyed it. It's on my watch list. Okay. I have watched It's Actually Peak. Okay, people agree. It's an adaptation of a visual novel. Kick is being slow. If the writing is good enough, it doesn't matter if I'm not the target demographic. I agree, aspect 345. Is this a reverse harem? Luxifate, I thought it would be. I actually thought it was going to be, but they did a very good job in the first episode of like totally friend zoning the other guys. So I don't think it'll get there. Romantic, but he killed her before. Who cares? Romance is romance. Yeah. It's like a different context. In fact, my headcanon is that she is time looping, right? Like she's living over and over, and then she ends up, whatever, getting proposed to by him. Maybe he was doing the same thing. Maybe he was also in his own time loop, and he had to kill her in one of the lives so that he could get start their life again to meet her at the right time so they could get married. I don't know yet. I doubt that that's where it's going, but I feel like that would be romantic. Anyway, you get what I'm saying? Like he kills her in the wrong timeline so that he can meet her in the right timeline. This is not I'm not saying that this is the plot, but this is what I think the plot should have been if I could rewrite it. Anyway, watch it if you want to watch it. Don't watch it if you don't want to watch it. I'm not your mom. I'm a cat on the internet. The question of the day is, do you follow your heart or your head in matters of love? So when it comes to love, are you someone that goes with your heart or your head? Wow. I'm having trouble keeping up with chat today. Again. Sounds like reverse couple collapsed time travel plotline. Yeah, something like that. Hi, Rabbi. Hope you're doing well over there. Come to the US already if you're not here yet. Good morning, Julie Wren. Um, Stockholm is my favorite trope. Sorry, babe, had to murder you so I could marry you in the past. Exactly, Z Graves. If that's not the plot of this, it should be. You could be my internet mommy. Yeah, you can call me mommy. You guys can call me mommy. So yeah, do you guys follow your head or your heart? My answer was I feel like I've tried and failed with following my head in the past, and now I follow both. I follow both. I follow my heart because without it, then I can't have feelings. And then my head because you know if it's a really bad idea or a semi good bad idea. Heart but consider reality. Yeah. RBZ 2005, I think that's the right call. Haven't been in love in a long time. Heart knows more than the head. I'm someone who gaslights themselves into thinking they're being nice. Okay. What heart? What brain? Okay, random cat. Heart leads, head holds the reins. How do you feel when called mommy? Um, I feel nice. I like it when people call me mommy. Thinking of a much better anime plot. Yeah. I use both. Okay, trick question. You saw nothing. Adam Rawlick, choo. You're correct. I did see nothing. I don't know why it didn't show me. Follow my head before and after, heart in the moment. Both. Okay. Heart, which is why I'm dumb regarding relationships. One doesn't work without the other. Head, men's hearts want everything. Both. Yeah, I think both is the right answer. Machine men with machine minds. I don't know what that means, Drakova. Good morning, Dieter from the Sprockets. Okay, let's do the wife rewards because I only have 3 minutes left. Okay, bye. Anyway, waifu wars. There's no drum roll, but I will say the theme this week is musical. Musical waifus. Waifus with musical capability. So our first one is none other than Osaki Nana from Nana, the anime, manga, very good series. It's actually my favorite anime. So, yeah, probably watch it. She's the lead vocalist of a punk band called the Blackstones. She has like kind of this tough goth girl outer aesthetic going on, but she's actually very sweet and loyal, and it has like a lot of, you know, childhood trauma and stuff like that. So I don't know, I really like her. She dreams of being a famous singer and she chases her dreams, and there's romance in it, but whatever. As a waifu, I think she's a great pick. She would be very dedicated and okay, the next waifu is Iwasawa Masumi from Angel Beats. She's also a singer, but she's a guitarist as well, and she has a band where she's considered wait, what's the band called again? Something about zombie girls. I don't know. I didn't watch Angel Beats. I tried to watch it, but I don't really like zombies. I don't really like violence. And I felt like there weren't zombies, but there's definitely violence. Or maybe there were zombies. I don't know. It was confusing. Anyway, she's calm and quiet, but she strives to create music that can express her thoughts and right? So yeah, pick which one you like. They're both fine. It's like, do you like a girl who's goth and very sweet? Kind of like tsundere maybe? Or do you like a dead girl? Girl's Dead Monster is the name of the band. Thank you, Luxafate. Wow. Angel Beats was big sad anime. I don't like choosing one. You know what? Maybe it is sad. I didn't get far enough into it. Now I remember why I didn't watch it. Was it really violent? I don't remember. Maybe it wasn't, but the very first episode, the main character kept getting killed, and I was like, I can't watch this. It makes me feel squeamish. Don't remember a single thing about it. It's about a bunch of teens in the afterlife. I see. Anyway, pick the one you want. They're both fictional, so we can't marry them just yet. But maybe in the future, maybe someday we could turn them into like robots from Elon Musk, and then design them how we like, something like that. Anyway, that's it for the waifu wars. I don't have anything else for you. I'll give you guys a quote and then I'll leave somewhat on time. Here we go. What we think, we become. Wise words from my fathers over on Twitter, otherwise known as X. I like it. I'm not sure if it's true, but I kind of like it. I think there is a grain of truth at least. There is something there, right? I think it's more broad. It's not like, oh, if I think of billionaire, I become billionaire. I think that it's more like the ideas you surround yourself with, right? The kind of, yeah, the way of life that you think about is probably how you act or something like that. Words, 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 words. I gotta go. Bye. Wow, 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 wow. Anyway, tend not to worry too much about only fictional characters. That's probably for the best. Return to monkey, abandon all thoughts. Perhaps. Moon wins the poll as tradition. I don't think I should be in the poll. Nana won, by the way. Good, good, good. Anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I can't believe the week is like half over already. I'll be back tomorrow with Therapy Thursday. I'm going to do a role play. It's not going to be suspicious. It'll be normal. It'll be very normal. Hi, Grayson 597839. Good meowing and also goodbye. I'm leaving. I love you all very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.